Great.
Jordan have one.
Are we live?
I don't know. Are we?
We might also be live.
Are we live already?
Someone check.
I don't think so.
Because
we should act like we are. Oh, it says we're live.
It says we're live.
It says
When
we're
did we
live.
go live?
Well, Crossbar is
Right
live
there,
now.
clock.
Hey, live.
Here we
We
go.
are
Yeah.
live.
Here. Oh yeah. There. Hey, look, we're on.
Oh, we've been live for 3 seconds.
Oh
3
my
seconds.
gosh. Okay.
Look at that. We look great.
We,
Oh, Susan Keys, welcome to the party.
She's so quick.
I know
is.
she's
She
on
was-
it
She's refreshing her Facebook page.
all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Know how to
make a
join.
watch party.
Yep, I'm going to do a watch party.
We're gonna do a watch party. We're gonna embarrass
Start
ourselves.
watching with my friends. Come support
Kim
the
Chitwood,
Cash Cats.
start watch party. You'll be notified. Yeah, okay. There we
Chance
go.
at redemption.
There you
Oh
go.
man, this is. I have been scared all day long, to be honest with you. So, are you guys terrified?
No.
Really?
I'm.
You got to turn the volume down.
Yeah, I
No,
always.
I like to listen to myself.
It's
Oh
like
my
three
gosh.
seconds behind.
You
Yeah.
see, Trevor and I are used to making ourselves look
Really?
bad.
Because I was thinking today on a scale of
Wait. How so?
What do you mean, how so?
First of all,
you
that-
did a series for youth called Alien Jesus.
First of all, that never happened.
That did happen.
Second of all, our music video, 10 out of 10.
True.
No embarrassment at all.
We've got 13 viewers in 60 seconds.
Oh my
The
gosh.
whole church is
They're
coming out.
coming.
Woo! Yeah.
Here's the deal. I thought today that about being terrified.
Yeah?
On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most terrified.
The Paper Tiger
What
series. So
what are you?
scared right now?
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Okay, here's the thing. I would say, like, of how it will affect my future, like a 0. Because I'm the youth pastor, and I can do whatever, right?
That's true, 'cause no one wants your job.
Yeah. But, like, as far as how sure am I that I'm going to get easy questions wrong just because I'm nervous up here, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's where I am. I'm
Could happen.
easily
Could happen.
I'm easily 10 out of 10.
All right.
So yeah. So if you're joining us, we are just kind of hanging out for just a few minutes until
Just
we
a
get
few
more
minutes.
people on, and
We should play a round of Pictionary real quick.
We need to introduce a special guest.
All right, Michaela.
right
I'm
away.
Oh, okay.
Well,
gonna
maybe
draw
not right
something.
away. I guess you're right.
And you can
I
guess
you're
it,
right.
okay?
I'll remain a mystery. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna guess it.
You're going to draw it backwards?
What should I draw? You tell me what I should draw. Okay. This is
All right.
gonna go poorly.
I'm bad at this, so
I'm drawing upside down.
you're drawing upside a tree. What? An apple tree?
I'll be
Oh,
honest.
Adam
I
and
don't
Eve in
think
the
that's what that
garden.
looks like.
Is this?
What do they look like?
Is it Adam and Eve? The story of Adam and Eve?
Yeah, but what fruit did Adam and Eve fall to?
It wasn't necessarily an apple.
Yeah, so what does Jordan always say? Well, I can see you listen to my sermons.
No, I don't know.
A
Plum, a pear.
A pear.
A pear.
Nope.
A pomegranate.
Yeah!
A pomegranate.
It's a
I don't
pomegranate.
know. What does a
Whoops.
pomegranate actually look like, though?
I don't
I-
know.
Does
I
it
just
grow
want-
on a tree?
I would just like to warn everybody. This is basically how the night is going to
I
go.
went out on a
Yes.
There's
limb
going to be
there.
no educational value
Yes.
of this whatsoever.
Don't be offended by our, I don't want to say lack of knowledge.
Because we have a lot.
We have
What-
we have a lot of knowledge in unnecessary places.
That's correct. But answering Bible questions for us is very scary because you haven't taken your test yet.
No,
Ordination.
no, I haven't even started.
Trevor and I have both been through ordination classes and had to take tests. As a matter of fact, our ordination board gave us this book. I brought it just to show you. Okay, right there.
Wow.
Hey,
And
shout
this
out.
is shout out to our ordination committee, and it's Ergemeyer's Bible storybook. This is what they have us read, a children's
Dude, there are
Bible.
pictures.
There are
That's
pictures.
epic.
Look, see?
Is the quiz
Look
Well,
at
on?
that.
this is the first time Trevor's opened the book.
Yeah, I bought the book
They
and
didn't
never
tell me to
opened it,
get
and barely passed my test. So there you go.
Oh,
There you
man.
go.
All right, what time is it?
It is 8:04.
It's time to go.
We can get
All
started
right.
with our
Well,
introductions.
welcome everybody to this very special edition of C3 Thursday. My name is Brad Maddox, and I am the outreach pastor here. To my far left over here is the person you're used to seeing up here, Jordan Chitwood, the young adults pastor. In the middle right here is Trevor Grimeau, who today we decided he was going to be the senior associate pastor,
Yeah.
only because he had the handbook out and found out that there was 4 weeks of vacation.
4 weeks for the senior.
For that.
And Bruce wasn't around, and I
And
voted
so
myself.
we did, and
There
it
you
was
go.
unanimous. So Bruce,
So-
if you're watching,
Bruce, I'm now your assistant.
Exactly.
If I think about it.
and then to our far right here is the lovely intern of Crossbridge Community Church, Michaela Hansen.
Hello,
Michaela
hello.
Hansen.
Welcome.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah,
this
you're
is
gonna be-
awesome.
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure in her 2 weeks of internship, she's done more than anyone else on staff.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know,
Nah.
you're not wrong.
No,
Someone's
no,
gotta be
She
there.
no.
taught youth. She's here.
So-
she was on the feed last week.
Yeah. So, Jordan,
epic.
tell them what's going on tonight.
Yeah, so as many of you have heard from our Facebook post, I'm looking like that's our camera right there.
I don't know why
'cause
you're
I'm so
doing
used
that.
to looking straight. Anyway, normally on Thursdays we do a Bible study or just a studying of our, we just wrapped up our values that we were looking at, core values. But every fourth week we are going to do something a little bit different. So 4 weeks ago we did an Ask Us Anything, where Brad, Bruce, and myself wrestled with different questions that congregants at Crossbridge had. And tonight we wanted to do something more fun, terrifying, laid back, where we're bringing Kayla Hansen. I was going to say Man
Wow.
Hansen. Her
Twitter.
nickname's Man Hansen.
Nah,
Twitter
nah.
shout out. Twitter shout out for her
Oh my
Twitter
goodness.
handle. And
Not
then our
my
youth
Twitter
pastor,
handle. Not
Trevor
my Twitter
Gamo.
handle.
We thought it'd be funny to just do Bible questions, Bible trivia amongst the staff. And we want to give a disclaimer here, okay? We specifically asked Michaela to pick some of the most difficult and bizarre questions she could find in the Bible.
Are you just saying that so you feel better when you get on
Yeah,
the
that's exactly.
I am
that's
so
why I said it was
glad. I am
good
so
this
glad
one.
you're doing that.
I did it so that because we want this to be an enjoyable night. We want this to be fun. If we don't know any of the questions, make fun of us for it. If you don't know any of the questions,
Hey, we
don't
got our
feel
phones
bad.
out so you can text
We-
us all the
Yeah,
answers.
That's
text
right.
us all the
Text us the
answers.
answers. and you know
Only
what?
me.
Yes.
Go
Exactly.
Cash Cats.
Phone a friend. Okay, I think we ought to go ahead and get
I think,
started.
yeah,
guys
so
ready?
how this
Because
should
we
we
could
just share how this
we
is gonna
could just
work?
kind of stretch this whole thing and then we're not answering
Exactly.
any questions.
I'll quickly share how this is going to work.
Yeah, we all have whiteboards and pens, and hopefully you'll be able to see them. We're going to write our answers on here. You'll notice up in the corner, we're going to keep track of how many answers we get correct.
Yes.
You
So
will
it's an
not
honor
you will not
system?
see anything.
Yes.
Yeah, Trevor.
So it's really
It's
not
an
who's
honor
the smartest,
system.
it's who's the least honorable.
Guys.
Trevor's going to win.
Trevor's true.
Okay.
And Michaela
so you may want
has the question.
you may want to
We have
keep
the questions
score
right here.
at home. So we're
Yes.
all answering the same question. Is that
Put
Yes,
your
that is
vote in
correct.
now in the
That is
comments
correct.
down below. Which pastor is going to win?
There you go.
Can you start
all
a
right.
poll?
I'm
with
ready.
Only my name on it.
All right, Brad's ready.
Here we go.
Ready. I'm
He's
ready
ready to
to
go.
go.
Come on.
You guys ready?
I'm so ready.
All right. Since you are so nervous,
Jesus.
I'm gonna start out. I'm gonna start. Yes, Jesus is always the answer. I'm
what
gonna
I'm
start
gonna
out
write
with
every time.
an easy question.
Okay.
I
That's
hope.
good.
I'm gonna try to lob one to you.
Don't-
Okay.
Okay, don't.
Softball.
Maybe I shouldn't say this.
Don't tell us it's a softball.
Yeah, what if, like, how many
Okay,
chapters
sorry.
are
It's
in
a
the
really hard
Torah?
question.
We're set up
Okay.
for failure for sure.
Okay, you ready?
Doomed.
Yes, yes.
You guys got this.
Oh, jeez.
No
I
chance.
should have got my resume updated.
You're pretty good landscaping
You're
still,
just
right?
you're just dragging it on.
Okay,
All right,
go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Which gospel is written by a doctor?
Oh,
Which gospel is written by a doctor?
I'm just gonna go ahead and give myself a point before.
me
I
too.
There you go. See,
Me
I
too.
told you. I told you guys.
I am feeling
If
much
they're-
better about
if they're
this.
both going with the obvious answer,
No.
I'm going to go with the not obvious
No,
answer.
not a good idea.
I guess.
It's Jesus.
Okay, everybody.
All right,
One,
3, 2,
2, 3.
1.
Luke.
Luke. Luke is the correct answer.
Okay.
See, there you go.
No
Not
one's
too bad.
no. Hey, I want you to know that no one is impressed but us.
There is a point, but you got a point on the board.
All right, here we go.
All right,
All right.
we got one.
That was just a warm up.
I'm pretty
All
impressed.
right,
by
let's
myself,
see. Let's see.
so- like maybe I
What
should've said
type of insect did John the Baptist eat in the desert?
Do we have to spell this correct?
No, as long as we can tell what it is.
If you keep
Good.
this up all night,
Hey,
We'll be
I'm
good to
trying.
go.
I'm trying to ease the nerves.
I'm buying you lunch next week.
Okay, awesome,
If you
awesome.
don't keep this up all night, Trevor is buying you lunch.
That's right.
I mean, I gotta go with Brad's lunch. I feel like.
I did see Trevor and Michaela having a secret meeting.
Wow.
Yes.
No, for the
Well,
you
you
know,
know what?
would think
Brad
it's,
and I
it's
had a secret
surprising.
meeting,
the
too.
number of times I got asked today to see the questions ahead of time is really surprising.
I
would
didn't
think,
ask you. I
I
didn't
thought,
ask you
you the
once.
least.
I thought better of you guys.
I don't think I asked you at all.
I thought.
She thought better than us.
I ask you?
Okay, here's the answer.
Ready?
Everybody.
Locust.
Locust. There you
all
go.
had that
Ooh,
too.
I put locusts plural. I get
She
2
said
points.
which.
Type
Insect.
of insect.
Insect.
You're so typically
Well,
Get
technically you're wrong.
the
Take away
answer
half
on
a
here
point.
says locust.
Okay.
Ooh, Brad, you
We'll
get a
take
vote.
it either way.
You have a vote.
I got a vote.
The Combs
Wait,
house
All right,
people are
let's
going to win.
see.
What?
There's no chance I'm gonna win, Derek. Sorry.
All right.
Let's see.
It's
Let's
scary.
see.
Okay, here we go.
All right. What is the shortest book in the New Testament?
Oh, I know this.
You have to spell this one
Shortest
correctly?
book in the New Testament.
This guy's struggling over here. I'll give you a hint. It starts with an R.
Brad, you don't look confident.
I don't look confident.
You don't look confident.
I am not
You gotta
confident.
be confident.
I do.
In
I'm
your
very
answer.
confident.
All right.
All right.
Okay, you
the
ready?
shortest book
Yep.
in the New
Well, I
Testament
want to see
is
Trevor's. Oh, we all got different answers.
Philemon, Titus, Jude. and you're all wrong. I mean,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cackle.
What is it?
What is it?
Second John. It says Second John.
Second
The
John.
reliable source of the internet
Hey,
says
someone
Second John.
Google that.
We
Hey.
Google
Let us know if that's
challenge.
true.
Is it only one chapter? Philemon's only one
I
chapter.
don't know. That's
It might
what
be
the
based
what
on,
the internet
like,
says.
Jude's only one chapter
could
too,
be
isn't
wrong.
it? Isn't it?
Titus is 2 chapters.
Well, you're definitely wrong.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, take it back to a Bible story. Story of
Okay.
the Good Samaritan. Who was the first person
Jesus.
to come upon the injured man in the parable of the Good Samaritan?
We just talked about the Good
Who
Samaritan.
was the first person to come upon the injured
don't
man
know.
Oh, I'm not
in the
supposed to bang.
parable of the
Sorry.
Good Samaritan?
Yeah, don't wipe
Don't
the table.
bang. Sorry. I'm sorry to be
I'm so
annoying.
nervous. It can only be 2 options.
All right, here we go.
3.
The answer
I don't know
is
which one it is.
it was the priest.
No!
Way to go,
Was
Brad.
it a Levite priest or was it
Was
a
it a
temple
Levite priest?
So it was a temple priest and a Levite,
Hey,
right?
she has already ruled.
Dang
Priest.
it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dang
how
it.
to help you. Way to go,
Brad's-
Brad.
Brad's
we
in
both,
first.
We both were on the same page.
Well,
so-
because he's older.
True.
I think it was Levi. It was a Levite
no,
priest.
I think it was a temple priest and a Levite.
Maybe, yeah. The second one was the attendant, whatever that.
I don't know.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Here we go.
We can stop now.
Hey, Jesus told
Good,
us.
'cause you
I'm
wait.
ahead.
Right?
We'd like to take a 10-minute break.
You
Okay,
need
go ahead.
19
Here we
minutes.
go. Here we go. According to the Gospel of Matthew, where does Jesus' first public sermon take place? According to the Gospel of Matthew, you have a very deer in the headlights look right now.
That's because I feel like a deer.
Hey,
in
it's
the
okay.
headlights.
You got this. According
Okay.
to the Gospel of Matthew, where does Jesus' first public
I'm
sermon
not even sure
take
this
place?
is a mountain.
All right, you guys ready?
No, I haven't seen it.
I've got my answer.
You
I've got
looked
my
very
answer.
expectant. You guys were like
I'm
ready.
I've got my answer. Hey, Shelby. Shelby is giving me her vote.
What about me? I got
Well,
no
at
vote.
least she said, "Let's go, Joe." Trevor, you don't get any votes. As soon as you
It's
said, "What
because
about me?"
Don't
we went from
overthink it.
19
Do
to
not
16
overthink it.
Please don't use
viewers.
Facebook.
Think it'll be easier than you think.
All right.
Hold on.
Trevor, did you
Easier
put
than
an
we
answer down,
think?
buddy?
I did.
Okay.
But it's very general
it.
because I didn't
Okay.
know how to spell.
All right.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
A mountain?
A mountain.
Some mountain in the Middle East.
All right.
The answer
Some
said
mountain in the Middle East.
the answer said on the mount. So
Are you serious? Are you joking?
Jesus' first sermon was
Oh,
on
so
the
I
mount.
get
What do I get for mountain?
I think you get a
So,
point.
here's my only
I think you and Trevor both get a
dispute
point.
there, Michaela.
Uh-huh.
The Sermon on the Mount is believed to be a collection of sermons.
That is correct.
Hey, that's
That's
hey, you're
why I
showing how
get
much
the
you
answer.
know.
But,
So Brad's in the lead still, and I'm in last.
well,
I'm not representing the millennials very well.
I'm also a millennial. But combined, we're outranking him.
That's right.
We've got 5 points.
That's how they work, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We're ready.
All right, you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Do I want to go into the super difficult one? We'll hold off on those.
Wait, that wasn't one of them?
Maybe you ought to throw one in there.
Yeah, let's
Just
spice
I
it
think
up.
these are
Just
super
give us-
difficult.
Just give us a test, a little taste of one.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
How many times does the Bible mention the word snow?
What?
Snow?
You asked. How many
It's the
times?
Middle East.
Hey, how many times does the Bible mention the word snow? Whoever's closest gets the point.
Oh, whoever's closest.
Is it quadruple digits?
I don't think we can ask
I'm
questions.
not answering any
Is
follow-up
it
questions.
negative digits?
What? I'm not sure what that means, so no.
Alright.
If you know
Brad,
this,
you don't know, just put an answer down.
I got it.
he acts like he's
I know. I
ready.
just
Alright,
thought of
5.
something.
2.
18.
You are the closest. It's
What?
24.
Why does snow?
That's all I was thinking of too.
Why does snow? There had. I just figured there had to be. What's
Which
it? How many
version,
is it?
though? I bet the
24
message
times.
doesn't
24
use
times.
it.
Hey, that's a point
Yeah, what
for
translation?
the old guy.
There you
What
go.
translation?
Yeah, what translation
I don't
is
know.
this in?
The
Because
Bible.
I
I don't know.
only ever read Hebrew and Greek.
Okay.
And they never use snow.
All right.
Okay.
There's a taste of the super difficult. We'll
That wasn't bad.
wasn't too bad.
Derek Combs said that he definitely did not vote for Brad.
Ouch.
What?
It was, no, it's Carrie, yeah,
Yikes.
yeah.
I'll carry.
Derek, I'm a little hurt. Okay.
He votes
Alright.
for Trevor. Woo woo!
Here we go. Which gospel records the fewest of the miracles performed by Jesus? Which gospel records the fewest of the miracles
25% chance,
performed
boys.
by Jesus?
If we all put a different one, we have a really high chance of somebody
Ooh,
getting it.
okay. You go with John, because that's obviously not the answer.
Really?
I-
I just wrote John.
Yikes.
You got a lot of
Yikes.
antivirus stuff.
Oh man. All right.
All right.
I only have. I narrowed it down to 2 that I thought it was.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you wrote down John too. Also. John.
You are all wrong. It was Matthew.
I almost didn't say that.
You
Matthew.
did not say
No,
that.
Matthew.
wasn't even
Matthew.
close to that. Didn't even come across my mind.
Matthew
What are we
apparently
defining as a miracle?
records the fewest of the
Yeah,
miracles
because it
performed
has
by
the most
Jesus.
words, and every word of Jesus is a miracle.
Your family votes for Michaela being the smartest.
That's true.
You know, you're probably not wrong.
No.
That is probably true.
Oh
but
man.
we couldn't put her in this chair because
when we're at halftime, we need to go over each scores.
Okay,
So
When's
in
halftime?
we're
like,
about halftime.
in like 4 minutes.
We're
Unless
about
you don't
halftime.
have that many questions. Yeah, let us know.
Okay. You want me to give another question?
Yeah,
What was-
whenever you think we're about halfway.
Or
Oh,
a song.
okay.
Can you give the question in song form?
Nope. All right. Paul was shipwrecked on what island?
Oh.
I just preached on this
Hold
at the
on.
youth group.
I need silence.
I need complete and utter
I
silence.
need complete silence.
Is Rome
Paul
an
was
island?
shipwrecked on what island?
It's not Patmos, in case you're wondering.
If we
Totally different island.
if we write down the road that Paul was on when he converted,
Then you
Can we get
will get
half
a
a
high
point?
five.
high five.
Yep.
That's better than nothing.
Okay.
Oh, what's the island?
Brad, I don't.
That looks like a scrambled
Oh, man.
egg.
Change my answer 3 times, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
legit don't know the name of an island. I'm gonna write some letters down.
Okay.
Is this one of the hard ones?
One of the more difficult ones. There's a easy caddy.
Is that so it doesn't
easy
look like an egg?
category.
Yeah.
Can't talk. Easy category, more difficult category, and super difficult category.
You think she'll,
This is in the
she'll
more
give it-
difficult.
Isaac
think she'll give it
Combs
to me?
guesses Madagascar.
Ooh, good
Oh.
guess.
Ready?
But no.
What
You
you
guys
got?
ready? One surrounded by water. You just
Here.
wrote down
I got-
letters. And you drew an island.
I put this one.
Wow.
Is that
Of
the
those
one?
three,
I,
it was this one.
so we got
That's
a
a P.
picture,
Dhaka.
a random group of letters, and one surround. This is the worst, ladies and
What was
gentlemen.
it?
We have reached the bottom.
Would you say it's
What was it?
Dhaka
What
Island?
was it?
It was
Can
Malta.
Can you prove?
Oh, you were close.
That's-
Can you prove it
No.
wasn't this one?
Yeah, no,
Can
no. You know
prove
what?
that
You're
it-
I
can you
can't.
prove that it
Okay.
You
was
better
that
get a
one?
point then.
Yes.
Oh
How
man.
do you have 5 points?
Oh, man.
You're just writing hash. You know what? Fine, I've got 6.
No, no.
He's
No,
taking
this
2
was a
points
bad
for every
idea.
right
This was
answer.
a bad idea to let you guys score yourselves.
It was a bad
All right.
idea.
Aren't they
Let's
scoring us
go
on the
one
chat?
more question, and then we'll call that halftime. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm feeling kind of bad. Let's take it back a little bit. Okay?
What are you trying to say?
Let's do an easier one.
We
Just
should have
give
known
one
that
that's
one.
easier for me.
I don't.
I'm in last place.
So try to do one that I think you can get.
Or just do one only I get to answer.
You know, like,
Okay.
I just
No.
preached on this, but I don't know the answer.
Well, that was a youth group.
Okay, let's try this
Oh.
one. What? If I can get my paper.
Oh boy.
Here we go. What does the word gospel mean?
Oh. The book I was reading yesterday just said this.
If you don't know this one, Jordan, seriously.
What does the word
Well,
gospel
Millennials
mean?
don't need to know because they can Google it.
Okay.
What do you mean if I don't know this seriously?
I
got my answer.
You
Are
ready?
you guys ready?
Good news.
Good news.
That's the
Is the correct answer.
so.
Boy, that Anderson University education. They must have gone over that while you were at North Park.
Sorry.
My answer was God with us.
Yeah, that's not so much. That's Emmanuel.
Oh, that's what Judah was talking about.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Well, this is
you
supposed to be
feel
halftime,
like-
so
This is
You wasted
halftime.
a lot
was there
of
something
money.
you were going to talk about at
Did
halftime?
waste a lot of money. What?
Was there something you were going to talk about at halftime? Is that why you wanted a halftime?
I
or you
just wanted us to go over
Want to
scores.
go over the
are you-
scores?
Oh, just go
All
over
right.
the scores.
Yeah.
I have 6.
6. Brad is at 6. 6 points. All right, Trevor.
I have 4,
4.
but as a millennial, I think there's a handicap
Do you?
because I'm entitled
Okay.
to more points.
All right. We'll consider that.
I have 2 points,
You have 2 points.
and I want to make
Oh,
it
no.
clear, okay, that this whole week Brad and Trevor were getting my ego going, saying that I was going
Wow.
to be the
It
best.
was all part of the plan.
And
Wow.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage because of that, because I was battling my
Ooh,
humility the
here
whole
you go,
week.
Jordan.
If Jordan can answer a question right, I'll show up on Tuesday. Oof. Allison Reed, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa. All right.
That's a
Allison,
big challenge.
Allison, this one's for you.
I was saying,
Let's
I
go.
gotta find one that you can answer now. Are you ready?
Let's go, Michaela.
I
Okay.
feel like you just gave him that one.
I'm gonna try to give him another one. Here we go. God, get him. Okay.
She can't find it.
One that
No, let's
he
do
can't
this. Let's do
possibly
this. Let's
miss.
do that. I don't know.
You gotta keep going down.
One
the
that
paper.
he cannot possibly miss. Okay. Please don't miss this. According to the Gospels, what is the unique literary genre Jesus employs to preach his message?
Oh, okay.
I'll read it again. According to the Gospels, what is the unique literary genre Jesus employs to preach his message?
Do you not know this?
I think I do, but
What do you mean?
when you say something like genre, that just kind of throws me.
A little bit too fancy of a word.
Literary
Who
genre.
I'm
talks
sorry,
like
that
Who
was the
talks like that?
question.
Can you
that
translate
was the
to-
question.
I've got the answer.
What does Jesus use to reach
You
people?
can't-
Let's do that.
Brad hasn't
He's
answered
already
it.
written it a long
Oh,
time
have you?
ago.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
it.
ready?
Oh, look.
Parable, parable, bear. There we go. There we go.
What if we wrote parabola?
I didn't know.
Because
I
that's
still want to give
confusing.
it to you. So
See
you
you on
take it.
Tuesday.
Coming to
Yep.
Tuesday
See you
night.
Tuesday night.
Oh wait, don't come this Tuesday. We don't have anyone else's Tuesday.
Oh, that was the only
Oh, no.
time she was available.
That's why she wrote it.
True.
True. Oh, I got to give myself a mark. Okay,
No,
go ahead.
Okay,
Don't-
next question. Let's take it up a notch.
Up
Oh,
and
Here we
down.
go.
After Jesus fed 5,000 plus people with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, how many baskets were left over?
I know this. I think I know this.
Wow, you guys are ready. Okay, ready? 12. Way to go. You guys
We
got
all
it.
got
There you go.
12.
12 baskets
Allison, now you have
left
to go
over.
into 2 weeks of young adults.
We
There we
paid
go.
attention in Bridge Kids.
That's right.
Yeah, you did.
I just remember that because
One-
it's 12 tribes of Judah.
Well, yeah, one for each disciple.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
There
Or
we
the
go.
12 tribes of Judah.
Or I don't think you
figured
said this.
everybody could.
I do not think you said the same things, but you both agree with each other. Like, yeah.
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 Yeah, I don't
All
know
right.
with one per disciple, but you could also go with.
I don't know.
What's wrong with the 12 tribes of
It
Judah?
has nothing to do with that story, does it?
Well, I mean,
Does
he's
Jesus
pursuing
say
Jews.
afterward,
He's
here's
pursuing
one
Jews.
basket for the 12 tribes of Judah?
He doesn't say that
One
to
per
the
tribe.
disciples.
He said that.
All
Probably
right,
in there
carry
somewhere.
on.
All right,
Yeah,
here we
it
go.
says there's one per disciple.
Is that what
Let's
it says?
go back
Yeah.
to let's look
You're
at
doing
like
the best
the
you can,
setup
right?
of the Bible. You guys ready?
Setup
what?
of the Bible.
Yeah, like
Wait,
the
the
books.
what?
The books, like looking at the books.
Oh,
This,
okay.
yeah, I'll just.
What is the
Genesis.
last book of the Old Testament? What is the last book of the Old Testament?
I think.
Brad, are you confident or just don't have a clue? I can't read the face.
What'd you say?
Oh, yeah. That's a good sign. All right. What is the last
Hey,
book?
Courtney joined. Good
the
thing you
Old
just
Testament.
joined now because
Oh, I know this too. You know what? This isn't right, but I want to give them a shout out.
Okay, all right.
what does that mean?
Here we go. Is that Ruth? It looks like
Micah,
Roth.
Malachi, and Ruth.
It is Malachi.
Oh, it
Way
is
to
Malachi.
Go,
It was
Trevor.
him. I had the wrong M.
I didn't know. I guess between Micah and Malachi, they sound the same.
There you go.
Man.
I'd like to confess, I was being a little cocky.
You know,
on that
technically, your guess was as good as mine.
Ruth?
one.
I mean,
you're right. It
You
was.
wanted to give him a shout
you
out.
have 7 points, you have 7
I
out of
thought
4.
I had that. I really did think it was Michael.
I had
You know,
no
it's
faith
it's
in
the
me.
power of the cash cat.
The cash? Oh yes, the shirt.
There you
Hey,
go.
Bridger
There you go.
Fitters guessed Malachi. You are correct. All right,
Nice.
Michaela.
He probably
Nice.
spelled it right,
Okay.
though.
Let's see. Here we go.
You're Bridger?
How did Jesus reveal the one who would betray
Reese's.
him? As in, what did he do? What were his actions to reveal the one who would betray him? Trevor, do not cheat.
What?
What did he do? How did Jesus reveal the one who would betray him? What were his actions? You guys are ready to go.
You're feeling good about
You
this,
ready?
aren't you?
Or
To go.
really bad.
That's how I was on the last
got a
one.
50-50
so I'm trying.
shot.
I'm
Okay.
trying not to get cocky on this one because I
I've
got.
got nothing to lose right now, Brad.
Here we go. You can even get like part of it.
What do you mean part? Like half a point?
Yeah.
I know what you mean by that.
Do you?
No.
Didn't think so.
Do you?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You guys ready? Here we go. Handed the cup to the disciple.
I said dip the bread at the same time.
Is it Trevor?
It's a conversation. He doesn't say like, "Is it me?" And Jesus says, "You have said so,"
I have here
or something like that.
that he dipped a piece of bread and passed it to him. So I would
Dip
say
the bread.
I would say
I
Brad's
know
is
what
the
I almost
closest.
did. You know why I said 50-50?
Yeah.
Because I almost put handed the bread
You
to the
said
disciple.
You know
dip
what? You
the
can have a
bread
point.
at the
Woo!
same time.
I think you
What
can
does
have
she
a
dip
point.
Giving
the
me
bread?
half a point.
What does
Half
that
a-
mean?
Dip the
She's giving me
bread.
half a
What was,
point.
what was on there before? There was
What,
more.
was there something on there before?
He said,
Really?
"Dip the bread at the
I saw
same
after.
time."
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you had something else there. You know what? I'll give it to you. I will give it to you.
Thank you.
Half a
You were the
point.
closest.
Half a
He was
point.
the
No,
closest.
I was the closest.
I'm just gonna
If
start
you're not
writing
giving
every
me half a
word.
point, you're only giving
Jordan,
him
you
half
were a lot different.
But I almost.
You had passed the
It was
cup.
between
He said
cup or
dip the
bread.
bread at
I think they
same
dipped the bread
time.
at the same time. And I believe that
That's not even
would someone
close.
out there
That's as close as I
Okay,
was.
would
He had the
someone
phrase
please
dip the bread. That's pretty close.
comment that if there's a scripture verse that says they dipped them at the same time? Because I believe it was at the same time.
I don't know.
I don't think he just handed it to him. I think they dipped it at the same time. I believe so.
Did you find that?
I want you to know that I am known as a
Violated
Is that in the
communion.
picture book?
Hey, who's the go-to communion guy here?
Not by choice.
I almost said got stuck.
All right.
You can't say that.
What passage is the communion found in?
I always used one in 1 Corinthians.
But what verse is it?
I have no idea.
Oh,
It's
man.
highlighted in my
We are
Bible,
breaking into
and I
a-
go to the pages until I
To
see
an
it.
argument here.
All right,
about
I've got
13.
Move on to
5
another
minutes to come
question.
back.
I
I've got
think
5 minutes to
13.
come back.
I think
13. 1
1
Corinthians.
Corinthians
No,
13?
13's a love chapter. Never mind. That's not,
Wow.
not even close to
That's
that.
not even close.
11.
I don't know.
You do a lot of communions at weddings.
All right,
so-
Michaela, come on. I got 5 minutes to come back.
Okay.
I only have 4 and a
5
half
minutes to come back.
points.
Did anybody
All right.
answer about dip the
Let's
bread?
try to give another
No one.
another easy one.
is
Okay.
paying
Hopefully.
attention to you, Brad.
All right.
Here we go. Which wood was used by Noah to build the ark? Which wood was used by Noah?
This one was
To
said
build the
so
ark.
many times in Exodus, too.
I don't know if that's.
Isn't there a song about this?
a song?
If your species is extinct, stop your hands.
Whoa, not what I was talking about.
I'm going with that.
Oh no,
Pick a
no.
different one. Higher chance of
You're
success.
right.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait, you're right.
Yeah.
I know he's right. I know the wood too because we
Is
studied
it
it in
because you're
Exodus.
old?
You know, if
Is it because
my
you're
ordination
old?
test was this easy, I would have been much
All
better
There we
off.
go.
Ready?
Okay, you ready?
All right, ready? Go for
Go for
oak and
wood.
cherry. It was gopher.
What is that?
What the heck is gopher wood?
That's an
Have
animal.
you guys not
That's like
ever watched
animal
Evan
skin.
Almighty? I got-
Heather Morgan just put.
I
think
love
of a
that you
Steve
know that
Carell
from
movie.
Evan Almighty.
Exactly. Evan Almighty. That's why I got that. It had
No,
nothing
but
to do with the Bible.
There we go.
That's what hat
That's
he
good.
wore.
That's good.
He wore a gopher hat.
I'm just telling who
Gopher
Noah did?
hat.
Yeah.
Man, we've got more viewers now than on a normal C3
There we go.
Thursday.
There we go.
They're just enjoying our failures.
True. All right.
All right. Let's see where we at time wise.
I think this is going to be the last question.
Last question.
2 more.
Is it worth
We got
10?
3
Two more.
minutes.
Okay, 2 more. You guys
All right.
actually enjoyed it. We can play
I'm
after
gonna
the
pull
off
up
the
the
air.
super difficult
loving it.
ones.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, go.
Here we go. Super difficult category. Two
Okay.
more. When was Passover celebrated? I want the day and the month. I love the expressions I get when I
Like
ask
the day,
questions.
like the day of the week or the day of the month?
The day of the month.
Like
So you
according
want
to
the
their
date?
calendar or our calendar?
Theirs? I don't know.
Like you're not
Like I
looking
have
for
the
April
blank
5th, right?
day and
That's
the
what I thought.
blank
You're
month.
looking for like
numbers.
the 5th day.
Not like
of
don't tell me
the
like January
lunar
or
calendar
February.
of
No, she
I
wants
just
it to
said
be
number,
like
number
4-6.
day, number month. The blank day of the blank month.
Wait.
okay.
Oh, okay. That gives us a hint.
Gives you a hint. How so?
It doesn't give me a hint, but at least I'll have the format
Okay.
correct.
Not what we had in mind.
It's not what we had in
Well,
mind.
guys, we
well,
have
not
12.
like the name. Did you write the name of the month?
Yeah.
No, not.
You're good, dude. Just show it.
Okay, like that's the format I'm talking about. Like blank day of the blank month.
You don't want to go with my guess.
Yeah, so you'd want the 21st
She would
day
have.
of the 4th.
She would have smiled if she saw.
You don't want either one of theirs. They're both wrong.
Are we?
12th.
Do we get more time?
No.
Can we keep changing our numbers?
No.
What if I flip those numbers around?
It was the 14th day of the first month. I don't know how to award points
Yeah.
here, but
We all, nah, we
I
all
want to
got
give it to the closest, but I don't.
Jordan, you can go ahead and have one. 'cause You don't have, you don't have
Jordan,
a
just,
chance.
just give it to you.
Yeah.
I have 5.5 points now, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we want another
Last
really
question.
difficult one?
Yeah,
Last
this is the
question?
last one.
Last
yeah.
question.
Last one.
Okay, this ties into what you were
Wait,
talking
can we
about earlier.
wager points?
It's double jeopardy.
Yeah, we get to wager points that we have for the final question.
I feel like this needs to be really good now. I gotta
Yeah,
kinda
you got to pick a good one.
Brad's gonna wager
man.
0
Do
and
you want
win.
like a good one, like
But if I get
difficult,
five, I
good
win.
one?
Is this?
Because I'll pass him.
Are you going out of the hard
Do
ones
you
or
think
the easy
based
ones?
off
This
your
is the
track
hard
record-
one.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can wager.
I'm either losing
Again,
or
this
I'm
is
going all in.
well, this is gonna have to be like, unless you know the verse. This is like getting nitty gritty verse.
Okay, we have to write
Whoever's the
down what our
closest to
wager
it.
is first, and then
Oh,
show
write
you.
down what your wager is
Okay?
first.
And you can only wager the X amount of points that you have.
I'm gonna wager $1 million.
Okay, I am wagering all in 5.5.
Bad idea, but okay.
Well, I'm already in last place.
Okay.
So I can't go any worse.
All right.
How many points do you have?
I have 7, Brad.
How many did you wager?
I can't tell you. This guy didn't write
He
down
just
a
told
number
me.
yet.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I'm wagering 0.
Okay.
Because I think
I
they're both going to
wagered
blow it.
5.
Okay. Okay, here you go. This ties into the Adam and Eve Pictionary from before, because the fruit was not an apple. So, where in the Bible are apples mentioned for the first time? I want book,
Oh, I know this fairy tale.
chapter,
poisoned, right?
and verse.
My guess is Sleeping Beauty.
No,
Where
isn't
in
it
the
Snow
Bible?
White?
Wait, you want chapters and verse?
This gives me a book. Sorry.
You want book,
A
chapter,
book,
and verse?
chapter, and verse.
Oh.
But whoever's the closest.
No! No, 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 no,
Yeah,
you're never gonna get it.
Yeah, okay.
No!
Okay,
Okay, fine.
No.
Apples.
No, you have to get it.
I will have to.
Okay, if you get the book, I'll give
Can
you
we
a
just
point.
go with the book then instead of whatever you said?
Yeah, let's just
Sure.
go with the book.
Book, and then you'll get double points if you get more specific than that and get it right. Just give me the book. Yeah, there we go. Book of the Bible that has
I think this is the millennials all working together.
where in the Bible are apples mentioned for
Well-
the first time.
We're smarter than you.
That's true.
I'll give you a hint. It's
Except
not
apparently
Genesis.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
not
wasn't
Genesis.
guessing
'Cause that's like the,
Yeah.
it's the apple, but
Okay,
it wasn't. So.
I'm ready.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
No. I need to think about all the books of the Bible. Real quick.
Okay.
You're out of time. We're
We
running
gotta
late.
go.
We never run
We're
late
over.
ever. This is it. Come on.
First
Let's
of
go.
all, they like seeing me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take a drink.
I'm throwing a curveball.
This is
here.
like a trick question.
Oh my gosh, just write a.
I'm guessing
It's
Revelation.
not a trick question. I should have looked up the verse. I need to find it now and read it to you.
Oh, I didn't put it. I didn't.
All
put a
right,
chapter
is
down.
everybody ready?
I guess.
Oh yeah, you can put a chapter if you want to try to get like
Okay.
double your wager.
All right.
I don't know.
Double?
But you have to get the book to get the
I have
chapter.
no idea.
Bet. All right,
Okay,
here we go.
I bet
What if we
not.
just get the chapter?
Bet.
No, see, no.
Weird flex,
All
but
right.
okay.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. You both guessed Leviticus.
Leviticus?
We got Leviticus 12, Leviticus 15, Matthew 12:6. You're all wrong. It is Proverbs 25:11.
Oh, like you're the apple of my eye?
It says, "A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in a setting of silver."
What is an apple of gold? Besides,
I don't know.
worthless.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed just laughing at how bad we were. Brad had 9
I did.
points.
I enjoyed it.
9.
I had,
9 points.
9
well,
points.
technically, wait, but you lost. Oh, you lost 0 because of my wager.
Oh, after
Yeah,
my wager.
I
the
had
wagers
0.
were a terrible idea.
2.
9-2-0.
0-0-0.
Brad,
I stayed
You
awake.
won.
I stayed
did.
awake all
Hey,
night.
look.
there you go.
Look, we're from the 260. We're the best B.
Well, it wasn't as bad as I
Our
thought it
area
was.
code.
And if you're still there for some reason, I don't know why, but I think I might be on vacation next week, so Mr. Trevor Grimeau himself
Yes.
will be filling in for me.
And
Oh, it's
next
290.
week, Trevor and I are starting a new 3-week mini-series where we are going to be studying through the book of Ephesians, okay? And so if you are interested in joining us, we will be looking through the book of Ephesians, or the letter of Ephesians, and all of that fun stuff. So join us next.
Say goodbye to Michaela.
Oh, see you, Michaela.
She's going to turn us off so
Yes.
we're not live anymore.
So join us next Thursday at 8 o'clock as we dive through Ephesians. We'll give some more context a little bit later on in the week. But also this Sunday, 9 o'clock and 10:30, I am preaching on anxiety for our Paper Tiger series. You won't want to miss it. That's all we got.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
I hope she turns off.
Cash Cats are still winless.
Oh, we're still live.
Barb guessed Deuteronomy.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I thought for sure there'd be an Old Testament law about apples.
Had I thought
we're
about
still
it,
live.
I would have said Proverbs.
You would have. Have you
it
thought
makes
about
sense.
Is it not there?
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Yeah. It also makes sense Leviticus though, because there's so
Do you
much
need-
about food.
I think that's
Right,
where I
right,
went.
yeah.
Yeah.
I went Matthew
because
because I
just
thought
random.
maybe
Back
Jesus
up,
said
I'm out.
something like, "If you are the fruit of life," or something like that of this apple. I also was trying to think of where the fruits of the spirit was in, because I'm like maybe they
See?
connected. Are we
Yeah.
done?
We're
We're still going.
still going. So we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here.
Sorry, you probably ought to just go ahead and sign off because
But it feels so good for it to just be me and you again, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do without you.
I know it's
Are you gonna watch while you're on vacation?
absolutely.
Yeah.